So I was placed in Bozeman High working with the Vex Robotics Club. It's an after-school club open to ninth through 12th graders, and it was a pilot program, so I got to test it out. Each year, Vex comes out with a new competition for the students to accomplish a goal. This year, it was to build a robot that can stack those yellow cones on top of the scoring goals. And so the students had to design and build and drive and program the robot themselves. Um, and this is a picture of one of their robots that's going to, or their robot that's going to the national competition. As far as my role in the program, I was mostly involved with observing gameplay. And then one of the weeks, myself and the three other MSU students facilitated a mock scrimmage between the high school and the middle school, in which Joe Hickson came and did our observation at that time. So, in terms of successes of the program, this is a picture of me during high school during my robotics club experience. And I think it was a success for me to be placed in Bozeman High because I had the previous experience of being a student in a robotics club. I really valued that, and it helped me to understand the game as well as the situation that the Bozeman High students are in. I was able to ask kind of the right questions, and I was also genuinely interested in like what the students were working on because I'd been in their shoes before. As far as the struggles, I struggled little bit to feel where I fit in. Um, I felt like I was a little bit more of an observer of the process than a part of it, like those people down in the bottom right corner with the orange box around them. And was my time there valued and used the best it could be? But it was a pilot program, so we had to learn through some of those things. In terms of recommendations for the future, I think it would be really beneficial if MSU could figure out a way to send a few students to the TSA conference in Billings that happens. This is a tech technology student association conference where there's a bunch more than just the robotics competition there, um, and students could be involved in the check-in process or a number of different activities that I'm sure Carl can speak to a lot better than I can. Um, in terms of any teaching beliefs that I had confirmed throughout the process, for me it was that I want to be involved in after school clubs and programs as a teacher. I really valued that experience as a student and think I will value it as well as a teacher. I also really like project-based learning. I had that confirmed as well and want to continue to push that forward in my classroom in the future. In terms of teaching beliefs that I had changed, or more so things that I learned, is that it's going to be a little bit harder than I thought to kind of run those programs. Just talking with Carl, there is a lot of work that goes into it, so it was helpful to learn about that. And that's a good caveat to have before I jump into things. And the other thing that I got confirmed was that maybe I will go into tech ed and look more into that and broaden my horizons a little bit more, give myself a few more options. Well, that was my placement and I really enjoyed it. Thanks.